Hi, this is Daryl at 10 Foot Truck, Good Attitude Services. It was another hot day, and all week it's going to be hot. I got my Arizona iced sweet tea. I usually like the Milo's tea. I can't get it at one store, but I like the Milo's iced tea, sweet tea. It's really good on a hot day, and water too, of course. I think the rest of the week it's going to start getting back up in the hundreds again. So it's summertime in July all the way into early August. It's usually pretty hot. So, and that's when all the work has to be done. So yeah, it's hard, but that's the way it goes when you're doing this kind of work. The summertime, so busy times. And what I wanted to do a video on today is I wanted to follow up on the household hazardous waste video I did, because I kind of just talked about stuff there that I didn't really give the information that maybe a customer would want. So this video is for the customers and also for junk removal providers, service providers, and new people who are getting into junk removal, because this is part of the job. It's like you don't want to take these household hazardous waste products and dump them. There's special places that, well, this where I am, the transfer station actually has a hazardous waste drop off right there at the transfer station before you go in there. I don't know if every city does, because I've lived in a county, my previous county I lived in, they only did it, and they would go to certain areas on the weekends, and they would have a tent there, and they would take a certain amount of products. Here it's right there, it's always there, and it's 7 days a week, so it makes it very convenient for me. So I inform the customers before I do a job that you can take the items that are listed on here. You can take them there for free. They'll accept not a lot. They'll accept a certain amount, but you can take it if you want to take some today and you have more. You can go back later, but they're open 7 days a week, and it's free of charge. So anyway, I want to kind of go down the list of some of the stuff on the website. So if you're in a county or city and you're not sure where you can take your household hazardous waste items, just go online and look up hazardous waste drop off. See if you can find something that's in your city. And I found a website for the place that I go to. You can also call them and the customer service agent. I've called them before, and I'll ask them questions about what I can dump. Like I had questions about tires, and they can take up to a certain amount of tires, things like that, or how much it costs for a refrigerator drop off, appliance drop off, or like an air conditioning unit, and they'll tell you the price. As far as household goods, like household waste items, like the ones I was talking about in the video, like spray paint, bug spray, pesticides, those go to this center where I go to. It's where you drop that off, and usually I'll take a box, just a regular box full, and they'll take all that. And I can take batteries there too. When I collect batteries, I have a lot of old batteries laying around, lithium batteries, or 9-volt or regular batteries. I'll just collect them until I have a box full. I'll take them there. They'll take those there too, because I don't like dumping any of that stuff in the garbage. I'd rather take it there and have them sort it out and dispose of it properly in a safe manner. So, like I said, this place I go to is down the street here. They have a list here. Household hazardous waste are any products from your home that may be labeled danger, warning, or caution. Maximum container size of 5 gallons is accepted. Use original container with label when possible. So like a paint, label, they'll have a label on the paint can, or they'll label it probably because it's easier for them to deal with it if it's labeled. Like 5 gallons is maximum container, 5 gallons accepted. So they're not really going to accept these commercial drums of stuff. If it's commercial hazardous waste, that's a whole different story. I don't know how they have to probably go through a different system to do that. But for smaller containers and for household, they'll take it here. And then it goes on to say CFL, fluorescent tubes, hazardous waste containers, batteries, automotive liquids, fire extinguisher, glues and adhesives, household cleaners, ammonia, bleach, disinfectants, oven and toilet cleaners, mercury-containing products, pesticides, garden chemicals, pool and spa supplies, propane tanks, paint thinner and solvents, road flares, personal needles and syringes, and lancets, properly sealed in a puncture-proof container. And then it has another list that says recycled types accepted. Solvent, acetone, engine degreaser, furniture polish solvent based, nail polish remover, paint thinner, turpentine, paint thinners, solvent strippers, photo developer, photo fixer, solvent. Residential hazardous waste, acetone, all-purpose cleaner, ammonia, ammunition, small arms, and sporting. Now I'm not exactly sure who takes this ammunition, small arms, sporting. I didn't know that. I don't really know if that place does that. I know they take batteries and I've taken paints and batteries and pesticide, that kind of thing. But I've never taken anything like that. So it has. I don't know why that's listed there. Maybe antifreeze. You'd have to call them and ask them about that. Antifreeze filter, anti-static brushes. I don't know what those are. Auto fluid, brake fluid, auto fluid. So a lot of auto stuff. Power steering, auto fluid, transmission, battery automotive, battery, 9-volt battery, button cell battery, battery gel, battery lithium, battery nickel, battery rechargeable, battery nickel, cadmium, NICD. Some of the stuff I've never heard of. Brake and carburetor cleaner. There's a whole list. It goes all the way down. Gasoline, oil, fluorescent tubes, fluorescent CFL bulbs, fluorescent lights. So they have that powder and it's toxic. So fluorescent light ballast, PCB containing fluorescent CFL bulbs, fluorescent tubes, Freon, CFC, fluorocarbons, fuel filters, furniture polish, gasoline, glue, epoxy, contact cement, hair coloring products, hairspray, herbicide. Did I miss something? Probably missed something there. I mean, this list is huge. Ink cartridge, lice shampoo with Lindane, never heard of that. Metal polish, mothballs, nail polish remover, needle sharp syringe, oil furnace, oil used, paint thinner, turpentine, paint thinners, solvent strippers, paint spray, photo developer, photo fixer, print cartridge, rust removal, smoke detector ionization. Okay, I guess they take the smoke detector units if they're broken. Ionization, solvent, spot stain remover, thermometer, mercury containing, thermostat, mercury containing, toner cartridge, vaping products, varnish and lacquer, wood preservative, cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, ammonia, antibacterial and disinfectant product, brake and carburetor cleaner, chlorine bleach, drain cleaner, metal polish, rust remover, spot and stain remover, medical, antibacterial, disinfectant products, needle, syringe, sharps, and syringe. Now, needles, I think, when I was a janitor, I had to deal with a lot of needles that ended up in the bathroom garbage. So I had to put in one of these, it's like a plastic safe container for people to put their needles in there. So you don't want needles in the garbage. That's dangerous. So they usually have those. I don't know what they call them. They're for syringes. They're a plastic box. So I don't know about taking them to medical stuff like that. I'm not sure I don't know if they take it at these places. I'm not sure about that, but it lists it here. Antifreeze filter, auto fluid, brake, auto fluid. Okay, I went through that. Appliances, that's something where they'll charge extra for appliances. They used to charge $20 for a refrigerator. I'm not sure if it's $20 for air conditioning unit. I'm not quite sure how that works. It might have changed. Asphalt and caulk, batteries, of course, a whole list of batteries, metal, went through that, the propane tanks and butane tanks, helium tanks. Like when I picked up barbecues, propane barbecues, I always tell the customer, I can't take the propane tank. It has to be taken to where the proper disposal place. So they never leave those on the barbecues when you're taking them. But that's where you can take them, according to this list here. Fluorescent bulbs, we talked about that, oils, paint thinners, and all the paints, paint thinners, acrylic paint, acrylic oils, latex, lead-based, oil-based spray, solvent, oil-based, varnish, lacquer, wood preservatives. So then it has a list of what you can take to the trash and what you can put into this. They have a place for organics, organic compost area drop off debris, or plants, grass, trees, all that. They have that's a little bit less money because it's all organic. They also have an area for cardboard if you want to separate the cardboard and then separate metal and glass bottles and aluminum cans. They have that separate. That's free of charge before you go into the transfer station. So there you go. That's pretty much the whole list they have here. So if you have any more questions, I would contact your local county or city transfer station or landfill and ask them about the products that you're not sure about. But like I said, it's pretty obvious that most of them they have it on the label. And so this is good for customers to know that there is a place they can, at least here in the area, they can take these items without having to. So before someone comes here to remove all the trash and clean out the house, those can be separated and taken to here like 7 days a week right there. So that's all I want to talk about. It's an important subject when it comes to junk removal. You want to keep these things out of the landfill and keep them disposed safely so they're not toxifying the land, the water, all that. They don't want it in the ground. You want someone to take it and dispose of it in a safe way. It's very important. But anyway, that's all I had to say today. And that's about it. So I hope everyone's doing great out there. It's the beginning of the week. We're still in July. I think we're middle of July or so, somewhere around there. So we still got the whole month of July and the rest of the summer when it's really busy for junk removal. And even in the fall, it's busy too. So hope everyone's great out there. This is Daryl at Good Attitudes Services 10-Foot Trucks signing out.